sends it back from deep. Wall. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Durant.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Again, they missed by Wall. And so here are the West All-Stars. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The shot by Wilson, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be going. Are you kidding? This is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
Right wing. For three. Offensive rebound. Durant. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Johnson attacking. Curry with the steal. Durant against Johnson. Here's Wilson. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. 9 points for Freq.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here. In the second.
Wall draws the double. Johnson wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And the foul. So as we can... And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, you've got Wall. Andre Drummond is out there with Anthony. Then it's Johnson, and it's Strong in its center.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Here are the East All-Stars. Johnson outside. Stolen by Wilson. And now here comes Wilson leading the play.
Yeah, I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Russell. Here's Durant. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. Durant's got 9.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
Anthony drives in, and the shot is good. He's got 5.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Wilson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Strong, the pass to Johnson. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Johnson's got his second bucket. Pass to Wilson. Hands it from downtown.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Launches it. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Open shot, Johnson. He can't be stopped. Johnson's got 9.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break. Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Anthony's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Wilson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Wilson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Wilson in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Eustace. Then it's Conley, and it's Hayward in at the three, the small forward. And he gets the bucket.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
All with it, Conley picks him up. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that 12 points for Johnson.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Wilson against Johnson. There's the pass to Eustace. Wilson with it. Fires from deep. No good. Johnson with some nice D. Down low. The 9-foot shot. And he gets the bucket.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Passes it to Wilson. The three. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's now 26 points for Freq.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Outside Conley. Here's Wilson. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his third rebound on the night. Wall's shot is off. Wall's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Outside Wilson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That three off the mark.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it. Check out the stats for Johnson. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Leonard, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And Johnson drops them both. Now Conley. Outside Wilson takes the three. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Butler. There's Vucevic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Let's look at the energy stats. Now the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Walker's checked in for the East.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds which equal to transition points. Make the defense move and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hayward. Soft touch off the glass.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Hayward's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Inside, Solomon, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Leonard on the wing. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Jackson, who's checked in for Vucevic. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Copeland. The West All-Stars pull it in. And here's Wilson. Leonard on the wing. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Just absolute domination in this one. For the chosen one, he's got 26 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
All free throws good from Wilson. Now here's Walker. Dishes to Copeland from the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Timeout. Start it. DJ Khaled.
The West All-Stars making the switch here. Harden's checked in. And the West All-Stars with possession. Pass to Wilson. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Releases. Misses the shot. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freq. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
I know Freq's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Can you say freak-alicious? Watching this guy all season, I think most of us were expecting him to go off. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again to start up the NBA's second half of the season.